I always get a little bit nervous when they show
Marion's very own original video tonight, and have the chance to engage with our great volunteer organizations that are right outside these doors that are ready to sign you up to help them get done the job that they're doing for your community. Before we go any further, I want to take a quick second and just give a huge shout out to Central Ohio's only professional football team, Marion, Ohio's own Blue Racers. They are your South Division champions as of last Saturday. And this Sunday night at 4 p.m. at Marion Coliseum, they have the championship game. So we want to invite you all to come out and support your Marion Blue Racers as they go to bring the championship trophy home to Marion, Ohio. One more big cheer for the Blue Racers. Shout out that word as loud as you can, and the first group to do that are the winners. Are you ready? Go!
the kids' table.
Getting acquainted with them for just a second, but I want you all to know that that's just an example of the fact that we can work together in Marion, Ohio to inspire, inform, and engage for the better of our community. So thank you for doing that. We want to jump right into our presenters tonight. We're so excited to have with us. Guest presenter tonight is the director of Rushmore Academy and has been a huge inspiration for this year's Leadership Marion class. He is joined by several students tonight with amazing stories, all meant to inspire you. So let's have a huge cheer for Mr. Steve Vanderhoff.
I just want to thank you for allowing us to have the opportunity to speak to you tonight and share a little bit about Rushmore Academy. I'm going to tell you a little bit about who we are, but I'm going to allow the students here to tell you what we're all about. First of all, we are a community school. We're a dropout credit recovery school. We opened up our doors August of 2009 with 53 students. We're sponsored by Marion City Schools, and we do serve students ages 16 to 21. We're working in the summer Goodwill program. The 54 we have consists of 75% of the entire workforce. We are a pipeline for the workforce in this town, and our kids right now, they're out here in Tri-Rivers. They have 12 hours of soft skills training they got to take, and I started to recognize all the work sites that I know I've missed on. So my door's open. I never kick a kid out. The only reason why we do lose our students is because we lose track of them, and it's very important. They share the students their cell phone numbers. We have a 24-hour crisis line if they're in a situation to call us. We have 2 houses set up for our seniors, at our school. Kyle Combs. Our second speaker is going to be Travis King. Travis is a 10th grader. He recently just took the Ohio graduation test, and he had the highest average of 444, 400 to pass. This last spring. So,
I'm Travis King. Not only did they help me get my OGT test, but before I ended up at Rushmore, I was into drugs. I was expelled and arrested.
appreciate that. Also, it's the support of the parents also amongst, our staff is there, but, parental support is very important. His dad's always been there for him. Our next speaker, real quick, will be C.J. Dennis. He's a senior. He's going to go to the University of Toledo, and I'm going to let him tell his story.
They push success on you, and it's not really an option otherwise. So, Rushmore's great.
He walked in the doors and failure is not an option. He came back to us when he was about 19. Always had a real special place in my heart. Jeremy Blandon, senior graduate.
Hello, my name is Jeremy Blandon. I'm a senior at Rushmore. I graduated May 29th. I dropped out during my high school years due to multiple distractions, drugs. I had children at a young age. I had 3 lovely children. And when I found Rushmore, they reached out to me and they gave me a place to feel comfortable, a place that I could block out all the distractions and focus on my goals. And since then, I've had 4 jobs. I've held them 2-3 months at a time. I've had slip-ups, and they've still just reached out every time. Even when I was drowning, they were there. And if they were here today, for Rushmore, I'm very thankful. And thank you guys for your time.
I appreciate the staff. We have a very strong staff. We always are battling, and that's what it's all about. I can't speak enough about the kids we have. I know that sometimes I get a little bit emotional in there, and kind of raise my voice every now and then. But just helping them out, hopefully, and along with the staff, that they understand what it's like out there in the real world a little bit. So I appreciate your time tonight. I thank the kids, the staff, and I thank you guys for the invite.
Welcome, Miss Beth Meadows.
I have to admit, it's a little bit hard to follow that. Wow. Thank you, Steve, for all the work that you do and your the inspiration that you bring to all of us and to all the students. I know some of those kids. That's awesome that you guys have done so much with your lives, and it's tonight. I am both honored and humbled by your confidence in the message that I might be able to deliver to you. I've written out my words because I know me knows that I'm rarely speechless. But at that moment in time, I was truly speechless. But only for a few seconds. And then I've been married to my wonderful husband Todd for 28 years. Together we have 2 beautiful children, Leslie and Victoria, and they are here tonight too, so thank you guys. I am the 6th of 7 children. Steam shovel company, The Shovel, manufactured steam shovels used to dig the Panama Canal and other historic projects. The Shovel also manufactured the crawler transporters used by NASA to move rockets to the launch pads. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty impressive. And maybe you already knew that fact. And now you say, but those days are long gone. I respectfully disagree. And somebody out there does with me. Well, famous words of Rafiki, the monkey from The Lion King. The past is in the past. Our predecessors worked extremely hard to lay a foundation for continued prosperity in Marion County. We cannot disregard the work by not belonging in the present. When we make the decision to belong where we are able to clearly see what was done in the past that was good, all the while embracing the present, building on that foundation, evolving to be what is meant for us to be right here, right now. We cannot be complacent. I could have chosen to leave this town to be like everyone else who was saying, the last one out of Marion, turn off the lights. But I made a conscious decision to stay here, to get a job at Carol's Jewelers. Hi, Lowell. To get married, to raise my children, and I'd like to read an excerpt from a book called Attitude 101 by one of my favorite leadership authors, John Maxwell. And he says, we are either the masters or the victims of our attitudes. I challenge you tonight to join me. I ask you to choose to be a. It is what we must choose. And I want to close with the words of Moses, found in the New Living Translation of the Bible, Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 19. Today, I have given you the choice. Oh, that you would choose life, so that you and your descendants might live. Thank you.
That will impact the community. Last year, the Leadership Marion class launched the 5K run, the Tall Grass Trail, which will be happening this October. And this year, this class chose to put on this event. And I don't know about you, but I'm glad they chose to do this event tonight, because this is a great thing. But along with this event, this class wanted to create a way that this night could go on past tonight. That the energy and the excitement that they felt as a part of the Leadership Marion experience, they wanted to find a way to communicate that and share that experience with everyone around them and their community.
Well, every community has land, and every community has tax abatements. At the end of the day, it's people. You build great businesses on great people.
You don't hear that very often.
And we always try to do that. It's one of the largest monuments to a president outside of Washington, D.C. But I think beyond that, is from a historical as it relates to business, how fortunate we are in terms of the educational opportunities that are available here in Marion.
Every day I get the opportunity to be inspired by our students and staff. For me, myself, to look and to see that light bulb go on for our students when they realize that their talents and abilities actually have a place in our community. The development from the time they walk in the door to where they leave, that is pretty exciting. I had students tell me the other day, yes, I'm going off to school, but I can't wait to come back to Marion and start a business. We want to be part of that.
And they're doing that in conjunction with Marion Tech and OSUM, both of which are equally important.
Engineering degree or science degree. It's going to be an innovative facility.
So far the teachers have been excellent and they're very helpful. I haven't had anybody that has not been helpful. I mean, there's people that come from quite a distance away just to come to Marion Tech or OSUM. Marion has grown.
And I am so proud of Marion for giving them all of the education and the activities that are provided.
Not only do we take part in the traditional healthy approach, we have our adult athletic exercise classes where people not just build their bodies but try to build self-confidence, and we try to invest in the community as a whole too through our community gardens so that we'll exercise out when it's nice and sunny.
One of the things that we can tell you about Marion is that if you bring your company here, if you bring your employees here, we can offer them really high quality health care in a family-friendly and community environment. Over the last several years, we've been able to bring a lot of innovative technologies to Marion. We were the first hospital in the area to have the very first hospital in this region to have a robotic surgery program. Now those folks get to go home same day. They can be off work for 10 days and have virtually no pain after that surgery. It's a huge step forward in how we're treating folks. And for our business community, it means folks that are off work for less time, and again, be able to provide health care for individuals and for our business.
Is really exciting.
When people come into our hospital and they get care, we're not just taking care of another patient, we're taking care of a neighbor, we're taking care of a friend, we're taking care of a family member.
And I see people paying attention to us because of our location, because of the enthusiasm.
I think it's growing, it's going in the right direction, and I think they're on the right track of what they're trying to accomplish.
It's my experience in my previous employment, where a company maybe had multiple locations, the work ethic here in Marion was as good or better, than almost any of the other locations.
I had a business say to me the other day, I would give my tax abatement back if you could guarantee me a skilled workforce to meet the needs that I have currently available. We can't wait to try to meet that skills gap, and the things that we're currently doing and we're going to be doing is all going to be focused on meeting those needs of our future employers.
We have workers here that need jobs, so I would say that we've got people willing to work. Come on and give us a try.
I'd like to welcome you to the stage.
Thanks. Thanks.
When we started out talking about this project, we started really getting down to the nitty-gritty of what they were going to decide to do. It was very clear that there were three objectives for them. Number one, they wanted to inspire. Number two, they wanted to inform. And they wanted to engage. Hopefully tonight, you've been inspired. Hopefully you've been time to engage. We've been joined tonight by 23 exhibitors, volunteer organizations that are ready to talk to you about engaging in the great things in Marion, Ohio. And we want you to know tonight that the video that you just saw, fully produced by this class, is going to be going out onto YouTube tonight, as well as Facebook and Twitter and all the social media. And it would also be on the Marion Area Chamber of Commerce website. And we ask you to help us get the word out. Let everybody know about it, share it on Facebook, like it, and so on, and let's get the word out about the great things going on, because we really do have an awesome community when we rally behind it, and we get inspired and we get engaged. Guys, can we make a difference? Yeah. And before we let you go, we're going to go ahead and let our exhibitors go and get ready for you to go out, grab some more food, make sure you stop by their tables, see what they have to say, find a way to engage. We want to thank tonight for being in the video Tracy Schilling, Jill Townsend, Eric Walls for being in the video, for helping to schedule interviews for the video. We'd like to thank Thur Nolan, Jim Gifford, Candy Warwick, Kevin Bradley, and Sonia Fry, Susan Lawyer, and Kate Fisher for helping to pull all of these things together. We'd also like to thank Ted Graham and Sharon Baldinger from Marion Industrial Center, and Nicole Workman from Marion Tech, and Ellen Bryant Messenger from Tri-Rivers Career Center for helping make the video become a reality. And then finally, we would like to thank three very important people who've been with us all year long. Tara Belleville for being our photographer, and the producer of the video, Mr. Brian Lyles, who, Brian's here tonight. Brian's back there taking photographs. Thank you, Brian. Brian donated all of this time to edit this video, and if you've ever edited videos, you know that's a lot of time. Brian, fantastic job. Thank you very much. And so, yes, thank you. And so from all of Leadership Marion and from Marion Chamber of Commerce, we want to say thank you for coming out. We hope you've been inspired and informed. Now let's go get engaged and make Marion a better place. Thank you very much.
great video.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
How you doing?
Oh, you're fine. I'm not getting you. You're fine. Just getting table shots. I like it.
Thank you.